We're staying on top of President Trump's announcement today to back off on most global tariffs for 90 days. And that announcement sent stocks soaring today. In recent days, stocks fluctuated wildly after Trump threatened global tariffs. Tom Black, the president of the Retirement Solution, joins us to discuss this. It has been a roller coaster of a week. Tom, thanks so much for joining us.
Absolutely. It has been a roller coaster of a week. I think very emotional.
Volatile indeed. If you're an investor, what do you do?
Well, first you take the long road. You have to, because these kinds of things do tend to be a little bit shorter in span. I mean, shorter like, it'll be solved within the year. But it's a hard ride, and right now panicking is the worst thing you can do.
You mentioned the long road. What happens if you are in a situation, say, where you plan to retire in the next couple of years? Maybe you wanted to retire at the end of this year. The timing might seem awful, and it's a frightening time. What do you do in that specific situation? Is there any action to take?
When I'm meeting with someone in a situation like that, first thing I'm going to do is remind them that, the loss that you feel is really the loss of a year's worth of growth that you never really had in the first place. The good news is you're where you were a year ago. If you felt good about your retirement 12 months ago, you're right where you were 12 months ago. You're still okay. You should hopefully still be able to retire. That 20% difference might have been nice for an extra trip, but hopefully that doesn't change your retirement life that much.
For people who have experienced these waves before, whether it's the recession of 2008, the Silicon Valley bust, they have that perspective. But for younger people who might be starting to sock away money, they're dipping their toes into becoming more financially prepared, it might feel like a really scary time and a bad decision to make. So what's your advice to them who might be a few years away from retirement, decades away, but they want to do the responsible thing financially?
Well, I would say to them, what we're looking at right now is probably a really good buy opportunity. It doesn't feel like that, but the reality is the markets for someone who's got 10 or 15 years before they retire or more, we've just never seen a market. In fact, there's never been a market that's been down for more than 10 years, ever. And so what we're really looking at for them is really understand this is kind of the way the markets work. They go up and they go down, and when they go down, don't panic. I could tell you stories from people in 2008 who went to cash and never got out of it for 5 years, and they missed huge opportunities as a result.
All right, Tom Black from the Retirement Solution, we appreciate your expertise. Thanks so much, Tom.
Absolutely.